Oh boy, it is cold out here, man. It is so cold. Like, so I'm gonna do a mashup of trucker YouTube intros, and I want y'all to guess, if y'all can correctly guess, who I'm trying to mimic in the comments. So let's see, how do I do this? Hey fellow YouTubers, it's Johnson Logic. I'm back with another video. So I am starting, let's see, this video is really about, it's really about the ink, baby. You know, it's about Prime. So I've seen and heard and discussed and talked about this conversation with a ton of people. You know, first of all, it's gonna be a difficult video to make, but it needs to be talked about, it needs to be discussed. But what I see a lot from, you know, other YouTube channels in particular, I'm not gonna name any specific channels, but what I see from other YouTubers and certain Facebook groups, and even certain people that leave comments on my older videos, like, something that people need to understand, and this goes to prospective truck drivers, this goes to current truck drivers, as, like, in particular, lease operators, and if it, you know, attains to you, even owner operators. But so the biggest thing is, don't lease at Prime. You can't make no money, and we all eating cup noodles, you know what I mean? Like, we all eating ramen noodles, you know. Sorry, this is just a Wendy's cup from, you know, whoever. Like Prime drivers aren't broke, you know what I mean? Like, we're making money out here, and honestly, if you're not making money at Prime, there's really two things, or two reasons why you can't make money at Prime. One is you. Let's go ahead and put it out there. It's you. You're the reason you're not making money at Prime. Alright. Now, I will say this with a grain of salt, because, you know, two, yeah, it could be your fleet manager. It could be, you know, the freight. It could be, nah, I'm sorry. 9 times out of 10, it's probably you. And here's my reason why. So, as y'all know, I've been a trainer all this year, up until I got the Volvo, which was, I mean, I think I've been in here, minus my 2-week vacation, I've been actually running the Volvo. This is my 3rd week now, that I've actually been solo, but I've basically 5 weeks I've been solo, 2 of those weeks being vacation. So 3 full weeks of working in the Volvo as a solo lease operator, I make good money. But, you know, can it be my fleet manager? I mean, I've had the same fleet manager all year, and I know I've talked about it in a couple of my videos where my revenue wasn't quite up to par when I was training. But as solo, I still have the same fleet manager, but I make different decisions now based off of how I run my business. And I feel like if you can't have a business mindset, you know, like, it's one thing to have a business mindset, and it's another thing to have a go-getter, chase the money, chase the bag mindset, which is good to have, don't get me wrong, but that is not to be confused with having a business mindset. Because if you're so, you know, again, this is not to any specific person, but this is just in my experience. If you're so get to the money, get to the bag, that means you're willing to do like loads that you really shouldn't be taking. Like, you'll accept loads, you know, for people who understand freight lanes, you'll accept loads going to a certain region that delivers on a Saturday morning, and then you're asking your dispatcher or your fleet manager, like, hey, I need a load out of there, and then you're so confused why you have to sit for 24 hours, or why this load is only paying $1.03, $1.07, $1.12 to get out of that area. Like, and something that I talk to a lot of drivers about is, yeah, everybody goes lease straight out the gate because we make such good money. And, they're not wrong. Like, those of us in lease who are making good money actually work company first. And there's another video, I'm going to do my lease versus company comparison, because now I've been leased for, actually next month I'll be leased for just as long as I've been company. So I'm actually, probably my next video. But, like, everybody always sees, like, oh, lease makes its money, leases makes its money. Now, I'm saying this, I'm not saying that you should not go lease straight out the gate. Like, if you feel like you're ready to, and you have that mindset to run a business and not just chase the bag, go lease. Make good business decisions and you'll be successful. But a lot of the people that have failed don't have that business mindset. All they know is, I'm taking these loads, for some reason my paycheck isn't good, I'm always working, I'm always running, I'm taking these loads here, here, and here, but I just not seem to be making a paycheck. It's probably because you keep taking loads. Like, and that's one thing, especially as a lease operator. Like, I've turned down my fair share of loads, and it's not a lot. Like on my last video, I just said I turned one down. That's probably, this entire year, that's probably my third load that I turned down. Maybe fourth load. But again, I turn down loads if it doesn't work for my business. Not me as a driver. Me as a driver can drive anywhere. If I got the hours, I'm rolling. But me as a business owner, I have to actually look at the load assignments. Like, if I see if it's a pre-plan, well, let's just say it's not a pre-plan. Let's just say it's dispatch and I got a fresh log ready to go, and I see that I have to deadhead 16 miles to go do a drop and hook at this one place, and it delivers to somewhere 400 miles, so a total of 416 miles, and I see that, oh, it's paying $480. I'm not taking that. Well, I take that back. It depends on where it's going. But my first answer is I'm not taking that, because it doesn't work for my business. I'm not going to break down the reasons why, because that's another video topic. But if you're just taking whatever Prime gives you just because it's, you see the dollar amount on it and not thinking more into that load, it's probably why you're failing at Prime. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to break, my character and get too hyped up about this topic, because I can go on and on and on about finance. And if you want me to make a finance video, something like that, I don't mind getting a little hyped up for you guys and stuff like that. Just leave it in the comment below. I won't mind, recording that video for y'all. But all I'm saying is, if you're not making that money at Prime, there's a great chance it's your fault. And if you think I'm talking to you, leave me a comment. My Instagram is in the description below. If you want to send me a private message and ask, like, hey, how am I gonna be, how can I be successful at Prime, or what's the building blocks, or what's the steps, or even if you're already a Prime driver, like, hey, I think I'm doing okay, could you take a look at this for me, or could you help me out with this certain situation? Like, I don't mind helping. Like, I'm not a business consultant, obviously, but